Would you just shut up?
Hey up troops, welcome back to the Litanah Army. I'm Litz and this is Fortnite Save the World, and what I want to look at today is the fact that the global chat now and the founders chat has now been disabled in the actual game. Now what does that mean for us? I think this could be now a prime time for Epic to actually put in a trading platform into the game. Now they could do this in a few ways. One of the first ways that I thought of, and I've mentioned this before, was to adopt like a World of Warcraft style kind of trading. So basically the trader opens up a box, two boxes come up, you put your items into each side of your box and then you just click trade, and then once both parties have clicked trade, then the trade actually takes place. That way it'd stop kind of the scammers and all this scammer gets scammed thing that, you know, a lot of us don't like. I mean, I know a lot of people love them kind of videos. It's not really my thing, but you know, those things that a lot of people like would kind of just go away and that would be done with. So we'd end basically scamming in one fell swoop. So in one go, just by opening up trade boxes, you've actually got rid of all the scamming because it just can't happen anymore. Scamming was never a thing in World of Warcraft. It couldn't happen unless they got hackers and things like that. Then obviously they can get around it, but it was just such a minimal problem. Now the other thing, the main reason that they've took out, I think that they've took out the global chat is because somebody posted in Reddit about the memory hog that it was taking, about how much memory usage it was taking just to have global chat open. So what someone did is they ran an FPS check with global chat on and then one with global chat off, and there was just these massive lag spikes of when people were just absolutely spamming the global chat or the founders chat with all these, you know, trade my home base, say 123 to trade gravediggers and all this lot. And what happened is it was actually causing frame spikes in the actual game as well, in the actual game itself. Now when you're actually in a mission, it's not a thing because you haven't got those chats available to you, but definitely in the menus, which is a crazy place to have frame drops, it was actually causing issues in there. So I think that post will have actually, I think, may have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, one thing that they can look to do, you know what, another thing that I thought they could do to actually help with the trade as well is, and I always go back to the World of Warcraft style thing because I think Blizzard had years and years and years to actually perfect this and get this right, but why not make weapons level specific? Like for example, if I was a level 10 in World of Warcraft, I couldn't use a level 20 sword because it was locked, you know, it was locked until I attained that level. So why not put weapons, you know, kind of have weapons to get to a certain power level? So say for example, if you're a level 30, for example, in Plankerton, then what you can actually have is that you can use weapons only up to, say, a level, I don't know, level 50 or level 52 or something like that. It's very different to World of Warcraft, so you can't have the same weapon type. I hope that nobody uses the same level weapons as what they are, because if you're level 30 using a level 30 weapon in this game, you're actually getting something wrong. But if they could actually cap it to relevancy, so say, for example, if you were level, I don't know, say if you just got to Canny Valley, then make it so that you can use only level 82 weapons and you're kind of capped out there. That way, again, it would kind of curb the need for people to start trading as well. It's just another way that they could do it and they could actually fix it. But it's actually, I think, great news and it's really promising. And I think, you know, one thing that I want to just touch on as well, I think Epic Games are getting a lot of rap recently, but we've got to remember all the good stuff that they've just put in. We've just had one of the best patches ever, or a series of absolutely fantastic patches. We've got some reskinned heroes still, but the good reskins, you know, especially the machinist one that we recently had. We've also got brand new heroes like Ragnarok, who's got a new skill in there. We've got the whole Canny Valley biome with an entire story and voice acting in that as well. We've had the birthday llamas, which I thought were great. You know, gave people a chance to get all the new stuff or stuff that they'd missed out on as well. We've got a new mode in Challenge the Horde. We've got a new event in the road trip event, and we've got more ways to get reperk, although I would still like a few more if they're able to put that in there. But you've got to kind of take your hats off to Epic there. They've really stepped it up with Save the World. And I don't know if everyone feels the same as me, but I do feel like we're getting a little bit more love back, which is what we've been craving for such a long time. Now, there are different types of people I find on Reddit. You know, there's ones who are really, practical and they're kind of stat-based people, and they just want everything working straight away. But it can't always be like that. Now, I don't speak much on Reddit, only because I find that it gets quite salty, especially being a YouTuber. People are very quick to point out flaws or things that you get wrong. And do you know what? We're not, as YouTubers, myself, Aiden Harris, Split Screen, Checker, A1, we're not like the oracle on Save the World. You know, we play this game for fun, and it's to have a laugh. You know, someone actually commented in one of my videos, they actually put, "Why do you laugh so much? Stop laughing." But it's because I enjoy the game. You know, I have fun when I'm playing it, and I like it. You know, sometimes I like it when we get stuff wrong. You know, once I was building up to get across a canyon, which was absolutely crazy because there were Sploder husks nearby. The Sploder husk obviously hit the bottom of the ramp, and then the lot just went, and I fell to my death. But you know, they're the part of the reasons that I play the game, and that's part of the reason why I'm such a big fan, if you like, of Fortnite Save the World. Now, one of the things, you know, a lot of people have also just read, like recently, like 5 seconds ago, literally, I've just been reading, no, not literally 5 seconds, because that would be in this video. So literally about 10 minutes ago, we'll say, and what I've actually done, I've actually read a post asking for compensation. Now, what you've got to think of is, Epic Games, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes and the game's not running as it should right now. We've got the issues with consoles, you know, the lag that's on there. We've got people's inventories being wiped when they shouldn't be. We've had the glitch that, you know, again, you could blame Epic for, but you've had the glitch on there where people are exploiting that as well. But then Epic's punishing the wrong people sometimes. We've still got the scammer issue going off. But you know what, with all that around, what Epic have done quite a few times when they've made mistakes is they've given us compensation. But I think we've kind of come a little bit spoiled to that, and now people are asking for compensation every time there's something wrong with the game. Now, a lot of you know, I play a lot of other games off camera as well. I don't just play Save the World, although that it does dominate my gameplay time. It's not the only gameplay time. So, for example, I was on Monster Hunter last night with my son. We had a great time on that. But if you look at, you know, developers such as like Capcom or Havoc, or you look at some of the other ones like EA, they don't, you know, they would never give you compensation for a mistake that they've made on a game. God, you've only got to look at something like No Man's Sky, for example. Zero compensation. You're getting nothing, you know, from these people. So the fact that they've given us compensation in the past, I think, is great. I actually genuinely, at the back of my mind, think that Epic Games will give us something. Be that, you know, just a free llama, for example. You know, maybe some gold. It could be an XP boost. But that's quite a huge thing to do, you know, and they don't have to do that. And I would say 95%, you know what, 99% of developers wouldn't even think about doing something like that. I mean, some ideas for compensation, I think, what would be great would be V-Bucks, would be like event store tokens. See, someone in the Discord was saying about that, and I thought that was a great idea, where if they've made a big error like they've made recently, you know, and there's a lot of errors going off, they could give you an event store token. So rather than actually use the gold to buy something in the event store, you've got one token, which you can save if you want to, but you can spend that event token and you can unlock one item of any value. So if you accidentally open like a trap, for example, and it's only worth 500 gold, then you've lost it. But if you open, say, like Ragnarok, for example, or you want to open the new Machinist Constructor with that one token, then you can. But it's like a one-time only use token to get one thing from the event store. It's kind of like a kid in a sweet shop, isn't it? Being told, you know, just get one thing of whatever you like. I just thought it'd be like a nice little gesture to do. Anyway, I thought it was a great idea. I don't think Epic would go for that, but I think that would be a nice little gesture to do as well. But overall, guys, as I said, I think the global chat going is actually a decent thing. I think that's the best thing that they could have done, and hopefully it's going to spur them on to actually fix this now. Put a trade, you know, put a trading system in. Just that is so simple to do. So many games have that already, but just put a nice easy trading system in there, and then just have it so that people can't scam each other. Then, as I said, it removes the need, if you like, for those spammers to go in there and start spamming items. I don't know how they're going to get around people, you know, these websites that sell items in game. I definitely think that's something that should be looked at, and I definitely think, you know, be that IP bans or something like that. But I would like to see something done about that. I mean, I'd love to hear your ideas. I mean, how could they combat that? What are the options for them to actually do to combat a seller who can actually come into your game and sell? We've all seen that before with, you know, with FIFA. For those of you that have played the EA Sports version of FIFA, the soccer game, or football as we call it in the UK. But how would you actually combat that? I mean, I don't know if the EA way is the best way to go about it, because what they've done is actually just locked everything behind a really tough, a really aggressive paywall, and I wouldn't like to see that in Save the World. But, you know, let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. So, guys, do you think that getting rid of the trading is a good idea? Let me know in the comments down below. This is only a short video. I just wanted to basically go over it and just see what you guys thought about it. And, you know, should Epic give compensation for lacking, you know, for all the issues that we've had so far? And if so, what compensation should they give? But, guys, that's everything that I've got on this so far. As I said, I just wanted to spark a bit of discussion. I'd love to hear your comments. What I like about these videos is you guys do comment all the time on stuff like this. And I always get a ton of comments when we get videos like this up. And I like that, you know, if you're not comfortable commenting in YouTube, you know, anything like that, then feel free to come into the Discord. I put a link on every single video. So there is a link down below that you can use where you can do that. I'll also as well, I'll link the Reddit threads, or a few of the Reddit threads that I can find will actually tell you about, you know, where people have put about trade. There's a really good one at the minute. In fact, I've got that up now while I'm recording this. Let me just have a look. So POLROUS, I think it is, user POLROUS, has actually put a really great post on there about what they could do, you know, with the trade as well. So I'm going to link that down there as well, which is a direct link to Reddit, so you guys can have a look at that. Okay then guys, so that's all I really wanted to say on that really. I just wanted to discuss the global chat going and what opportunities that could actually, you know, give to us now, or give to Epic if you like, to deliver something really good back on that. And so far, like I said, I hope people can curb the hate a little bit on Epic, because as I said, I think they've really stepped it up recently, and I just think they're getting a bit of a bad rap for it. So guys, if you're not part of the Litanah army already, don't forget to hit that red button as you leave, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching this, guys.